Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Xeno, and this is going to be my utterly pointless commentary for my pointless Lufenia Plus run video of Queen's Lost Chapter. If everybody knows, this is just literally the only reason you're here today is to listen to me ramble for the next 6-7 minutes, because it's a pointless video. This fight utterly sucks. It dies instantly. I don't understand what they were thinking. Like, ultimately, I've sat here for the last hour trying to optimize my turns in my team just to get a low turn count and a big BT phase, because that's about the only thing I can do to have fun with this fight, because the fight's over basically instantly. Like, if you still struggle with this particular Lufenia Plus if you haven't done Lufenia Plus before and you struggle with this, DFFOO is not the game for you. This fight dies so quickly. I just don't understand. So I bought Ish, I bought Core, and I bought Fran because she's getting swapped out for a Cloud of Darkness friend, so we do heaps of follow-up damage. So we've got the Fran debuff from in the party, Jack debuff, Kurosame debuff, and honestly, that's all we need because they just die. So, I mean, I can't even say that I'm going to run all my Saga units through and everything, because this fight has already been soloed by Auron. It's been soloed by the twins. Lan and Rain twins. BT Plus can solo this fight. That's ridiculous. You can auto plus this fight? Auron, Core, and Snow can auto plus this fight. They could also auto plus Define Ifrit as well, which is ridiculous, but they can auto plus this. You can solo this. You can duo this. You can do whatever you want with this fight. It's free reign. It's free real estate to just play with a couple of characters for about 10 minutes tops. And I think you even see here, I said stuff it. I'm even going to let the recast go off, because what's the worst going to happen, right? The fact that the recast doesn't even kill you. What the hell is that about? They're already squishy. They already have low HP. I don't think the reductions are very high. Especially compared to the last fight, or the couple of the other last fights. I think one of them was, what, 90-90 or something? Look at this. Okay, it missed Core. But let's look at the point. The recast goes... Sorry, that's the orb going off, because the orb's non-lethal. The orb goes off. 1,000 damage. What the fuck is that? Like... And then if the recasts go off, it's like the same thing. It does no damage. It's such a strange, baffling fight. This clearly feels like a fight where they're like, they were on holiday and they're like, shit, we totally forgot to make a fight this week for Queen's Lost Chapter. Where's the intern? Podo Seda. Okay, there he is. Go make a fight. You have a stuffed bear? Make a fight about big, angry looking bear things. Awesome. Throw some mechanics. It doesn't matter. We're on holiday. We'll come back and we'll see how you did. Maybe we'll give you a promotion. You're not an intern anymore. Well, you fucking failed and you've probably been fired, haven't you? 8 months ago when this dropped in JP. You're probably not in the company anymore, because what is this? I went to the summon here because I wanted to keep the Divine Ifrit buff that he gives to the party on Core and on Cloud of Darkness when I went into the BT phase, because that buff doesn't go down on them because they're not getting a turn. And so their attacks do even more damage and have a higher cap to do more damage. So I kind of just manipulate a few turns inside the summon here just to, just to manipulate it. So Ish gets a turn, then she uses like the Sid Reigns calls, and then I can do the whole Ish Core Cloud of Darkness thing inside of a BT phase and just blow shit up. Cloud of Darkness absolutely eats here. So if you haven't used Cloud of Darkness in a while, this is a great fight for her. I mean, I've seen every character through. Let's go back to the failed intern. Let's scrap that. Let's go back to the failed intern. What were you thinking? What happened? Who hurt you? Do you need a hug? I seriously, on a serious note, I just don't get it. Like, the last fight we had was a global/exclusive fight, kind of. Like, we've had that fight before on the Twins BT cycle when they debuted. But ultimately, it was the same fight. The mannequin had been swapped from Warrior of Light to Hope, and the reductions were a bit higher, blah, blah, blah. And it's a deceptively strong, tough fight if you don't have specific units. If you're not a veteran, it can be a hard fight. But this I just don't get this fight. I don't get what they were going for, because they're trying to sell Cater, because the banner has Cater and she has evasion and traps. And so I think the orb goes off when you evade and do a counter attack. Off an evade or something. I think that's what the orb is. Let's be honest, nobody in the community actually knows what the orb does, because they're dead before you can even set up to do anything to counter an orb. So I think they're trying to do like triple AoE HP attacks. They make the orb non-lethal, so you can try and dodge it maybe. I don't think you could dodge the orb, but you can tank the orb. Like, they try and sell Queen, because Queen has last stand in the party, and like, I think Brave and HP damage reduction. So they're trying to like sell Queen to like tank the orb, and they're trying to sell Cater. No, they're trying to sell Queen to tank the orb if it goes off, and to tank the recast. And they're trying to sell Cater to uptick the orb, so the orb again, and then the recast. So not the, I think the recast you can dodge. And she can't, I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm having an aneurysm. I'm overthinking what is essentially free materials. And as you can see here, like the fight, the fight was about 9 minutes long. I cut it down to 7.5 or something, because like there's no point not speeding it up. You're not here for fantastic professional gameplay from a DFFOO veteran. You're here to listen to me ramble for 6-7 minutes. That's literally the only reason you're here. I've debated uploading this video for the last nearly day now, because I'm like, what's the point? Then I realized, no, I want one Lufenia video on my channel for every Lufenia Plus going forward. It'd be, even if it is just stupid. It gives me a chance to rant and rave and keeps me occupied for a couple hours instead of just playing video games. So, 9.2 million burst phase damage. Absolutely beautiful. That would have been fantastic in a real goddamn fight. Anyway, that's my team. I don't know. 5 turns. Yeah, I don't think I can optimize that any more than I can, because I need a couple of turns to do calls and stuff. 1 turn for Fran, 2 turns for Core, 1 turn for IshBT, and 1 turn for COD-BT. Yeah, I can't really go below 4-5 unless I use Noctis. Then you can 0 turn it. Anyway, doesn't matter. The fight's over. It's completely pointless. Love ya. See ya. Bye.